We are back live at the 2023 ACL World Championships from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Jake Schrantz, AJ Sims, and Chase Hunter with you for the Pro Shootout. And we are, I believe, already underway in our first matchup. Noah Almanza and Jeremy Frazier, the 3 seed, here in the Pro Shootout doubles, taking on JBJ and Logan, coming in at the 6 seed.
And I do believe that was a 3 spot. Logan, so the score will be 3-0. Justin Burton and Logan. Justin has first bag here. This is round limited because it's a shootout format.
Correct. 10 rounds. If it's tied after 10, you go sudden death. It's going to be a big change from what we've been seeing pretty much all week.
It takes an adjustment to get to, man, because you don't have time to get going. You got to start out, basically, to start. And it's a great cutback by Justin right there. Frazier's going to try to collect his bag, goes through it. Justin asking Logan what to do, and he says to go through it. So Justin's going to go through it right here, too, to throw a 12. And he goes in clean. Jeremy needs to go in for a wash, and he does. So there you go. You got Logan throwing a 10, and Almanza throw a 7, Justin Burton throw a 12, and Frazier throw a 12 to start. So here we go. Logan's going to get first bag. Logan's like the block in the shootout format. Let's see if he switches and plays a little different.
See Noah Almanza on the left. Made it to semis yesterday in the doubles tournament of champions with Noah Wooten. So we'll see how he can continue some of that success with a new partner in Jeremy Frazier.
In true to Logan fashion, he throws that block. You know, he's sticking to his game. Does he collect it now to get the points, or does he use it to his advantage and go around it? He has a great roll bag. And there you see it there. You see what Almanza does here. Almanza's trying to clear it up, and Logan has an opportunity. I think he's going to now. 4 is enough. He wants to get 4 points just in case nothing else happens. Pushes that up. If Almanza does it right, he can get around that bag, and it'll only be 2 that he's giving up. He doesn't want to go into Logan's bag. He wants to slice his bag just a little bit. And that's a great bag, but yeah, Logan
leaves it sitting there.
Logan's gonna just go in. He's gonna just go in to get the wash. I mean, not the wash, but the 10, and he's throwing it in for a 2-point loss if he goes in, and he does. To limit that to 2 is incredible. After missing 2 bags on the side with the blocker in front, you know, that's a win for Noah Almanza, even though he gave up 2 points.
And you mentioned earlier, like even after just that first 3 points, how much different that feels in a shootout format versus a regular game. You're down 5-0,
yep,
nearing halfway through this game already.
Yep, and he's giving up 5 points, and he only gets 3 more chances to throw. You know, and if Justin gets 2 here, that's 7-0, and now you're chasing behind. Now you got to change your strategy, because you could always come back in a normal game, but in the shootouts you have round limited, so you got to start creating misses. And Justin doesn't look like he's missing right now. Frazier's going to try to scoop that bag to limit the damage, and he gives up 4. That's 9-0.
Wow.
And just like that, 9-0 after 4 rounds. This is round 5, and you're already down 9-5. Now Logan can choose to not block at this point. If he wants to run bags. They're chasing behind, so let's see what he does. He may go in, or he may block. We'll see.
And you've got experience in these shootout format games, so how do you maintain your confidence when your team ends up going down early like Noah and Jeremy are?
Well, you got to remember at this point, you've only played 4 rounds and you give up 9 points. The same thing that happened for them can happen for you. So you can't get caught up in the moment, just one bag at a time. You know, 9-2, 9-0 could turn into 9-2, 9-4, 9-5, just like that. And now you're 4 rounds down 4 points, you know, in a couple rounds. So don't get caught up in the moment of what's happening right now. Just stay to your plan. But what you got to do is you got to stop the bleeding. You can't keep giving up 2 here and there. You know, a wash is a win for Logan for sure, like we talked about the last game. But Almanza got to stop the bleeding for sure. If nothing else, you can't keep giving up points right there. And that was a big bag that at least, you know, you're not giving up points. He had a chance to wash, and this wash is very important. You don't want to go down 11-0. And that's a good start. Now, what you have here is you got Justin Burton and Logan very relaxed now and comfortable with a 9-0 lead. They don't have to do anything crazy. They're allowed a couple misses here and there.
Right.
But it's looking good right now. Justin's looking smooth, and again, like I said, you got to stop the bleeding. And Jeremy's misses to the left again. It's hard, man, because you're playing a shootout championship, months past the time you actually qualified, and you got to try to find chemistry back. They probably hadn't played together since then. They're not normal partners, so. But Logan and Justin, luckily, are one of the groups that are partners, so they play together all the time. So chemistry is always there for them.
And I believe this is a single elimination bracket here, too.
Yep, single elimination bracket.
So you got one chance. You can't come back and get it. You got to get it now.
And now, what is this, round 7 right here? Is this round 7? And
I believe so.
Round 7, and it's 11-0. And again, it goes back to the same thing. You haven't been able to cut anything. So now you have to start playing. Round 7, you only have a couple rounds left. You got to block. Like, you can't continue to just hope they're missed. And maybe use Logan's block that he just did to your advantage. You got to shoot the airmail. You got to do something. You can't just play and wait for something to happen because they showed you they're not going to miss.
Especially because Logan's got such a good roll bag, as you see right there.
And now you're behind. You wasting bags. You can't waste bags. And Logan can do it again. But he's doing it relaxed. He's up 11-0. I mean, those are risk-free roll bags.
I mean, at this point, 11-0, you can almost put all the bags on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to get too comfortable because you never know what can happen. 7s and 8s give up in this game so much, but a wash is a win for Logan.
This is an airmail for a washer.
He might not score points, but he gets to delete rounds. And when you're able to delete rounds, it's a great shot. But again, it's a wash. Now, at this point, a wash is a loss for Almanza and Frazier. So what they need, they got to create. You're round 8. You have to create at this point.
So let me get this straight. In a normal game, a wash is a win, but in a limited round game, a wash is a loss?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Depends on the situation you're in.
Wise words from AJ Sims.
I can tell you that 2 points here it's not good. Justin Burton is doing what he's been doing and not missing. And it may get to 21. It's always ugly when a shootout gets to 21. And it's going to be 16-0. Going into 9. Is this 12 rounds or 10 rounds?
I believe it's 10 rounds.
10 rounds?
Yep.
All right. We got round 9 right here.
2 more rounds. Got to get at least 17. 16 to force into overtime.
And these boys over here have showing no signs of slowing down. See the block? Now it may be a little too late. Let's see what happens. You got to leave that block there. Don't try to collect it because you need more than the 2 points that it's going to give you. You need more than that. So you're hoping for a lot more. And Logan limits the damage. Let's see, a 4th spot. Do a little help here. Make it possible. But again, a wash is a win. And, okay. Now,
it's the type of miss you can only really afford when you got that 16-0.
I mean, he can afford the wash because even if he gets 3, it'll be what, 16-3.
Yeah.
They can only get 12 max in the last round. So it's all but over.
I think that'll do it.
Are you sure it's 10 rounds or is it 12 rounds this time? Because that doesn't say save game at the end. Normally it says save game on the screen. It may be 12 rounds, which is better for them because they have a couple more rounds to try to get those 16 points.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, normally you can see save game on the tablet whenever it's the last round.
Has it been 10 games all season at these pro shootouts?
Yeah, but normally when the championship, they're not crunched for time. So
okay.
They may do 12. I think it has been 12 though all year.
Well, maybe it's 12. Maybe I was wrong about that.
Yeah, I think it's 12 rounds.
I know the teams matchups were 10, I think.
Yeah, because Logan's still coaching at that point. If it's 16-0 in the last round, he can't win. he wouldn't care what happens. So right now, this is round 11. So they're throwing again. It's round 11.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
So
It's
12
12, yes.
Okay. And they need a miracle here. There's the block. And he's going to have to shoot the airmail. Do not collect your block. It does you no good. You need to get 4, 5, or 6 or something right here. That's a great bag to leave there. All right. Now, if he can get a 4 or 6 or something, something to talk about at least. Logan's going for a deep roll bag and nice. Now, he has to get this in. If he doesn't get this in, then it's all but over anyway.
Ooh.
That's 2 spot. And I don't think he can get a 14. So I believe, see the red save game on the bottom?
There it is.
That's it. He can't get 14, so it's all over with. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Hey, but the thing about it is, they all get some money. If you made it to this point, you're sharing some of that money.
That's true.
Not as big of a share as you might have hoped, but. All right. Now, Texas boys moving on. Who do we have next?
Texas for the win.
Next up on the pro shootout doubles, we got the 4-5 matchup. Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson taking on Tony Smith and Hunter Thorne. Should be another great matchup.
Make it loud.
Court 3.
Make it loud over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Hissner and you might hear a little booming.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back in just a minute with that game.
Welcome back into the 2023 ACL World Championships Pro Shootout Doubles. Going on right now on the YouTube live stream. Jake Schrantz, AJ Sims, and Chase Hunter with you. Let's take a look at this Pro Shootout Doubles bracket. You just witnessed JBJ and Logan take down Noah Almanza and Jeremy Frazier 22-2. Pretty dominant showing there. Next up, we've got Hissner and Henderson. Very entertaining duo taking on Tony Smith and Hunter Thorne. Some of these other games stand out for you, AJ?
Man, so we got some good games going on here, but this is going to be a good one. Frank Modlin and Cheyenne Bubenheim, Jason J. Rubin, and Jordan Power. Man, that's going to be a great game. But right now, you're going to have some energy on this court. Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson, they're known for chirping. They're known for they're getting each other pumped up. And you got Big Tone and Hunter Thorne. They're really close. They got good chemistry. So this is the matchup of chemistry. Let's see what happens, man. This game can go either way. You got Tone and Hunter, who both have incredible roll bags. But you got Adam Hissner, who has a great airmail, and you have Cody Henderson, who's just solid all the way through, man. He has an airmail, slide bag. He can do it all. So it's a bit interesting matchup.
Well, I tell you what, all these games are going to move rather quickly because they're all 12-round games, right? And what you're looking at, is we had some questions in the chat, what all these teams are, these are the pro shootout finals. So all the shootouts that we've had all season long, we've had 8 of them. These are the 8 champions from each of the shootouts. And so these guys are all playing for the big money payout. and we're going to run through all of them right now. So each one of these teams won a shootout at some point in this year.
And doubles is paying out 100,000, isn't it?
It's something like that.
Yeah, so
I don't want to say a number because I'm not sure what it is, but it's enough to pay for my house.
Yeah, so I think the champions here get 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so these guys are fighting for 50,000 each.
Woof.
And in the last 2 seasons, I think our 2 shootout champions were Eric Davis and Brett Guy, and they won 2 shootouts in a row. So a couple years in a row, they got 50 grand each. So you're talking about paying for 100 grand, man. Hey, these games are a lot more serious than what you think.
Yeah.
12 round limited, like Chase mentioned, and it's a different form of cornhole. You can't play like you know. There's no coming back late in the round. You got to start out great, because if you start behind, then those rounds work against you. So let's see what happens first. We're going to kick it off right here.
Tony Smith on the right, MVP candidate this season in the ACL.
Oh yeah, Big Tone. He's been having a great year, man. He's been in a lot of finals and a lot of championships. Dude's throwing pretty good.
Yeah, singles and doubles.
Keeping true to the form. They're both going to fill these holes up. Big Tone's throwing those slinky bags, is what he calls them. Self-proclaimed slinkies.
Slinkies.
Yeah. The reason he says that, Big Tone is known to be a carpet thrower all his life. And he went away from carpet this year, and that's what he's calling his slinkies. Like, has one of the best cut and roll bags in the game. So it's a surprise that he went away from carpet bags. But, I mean, whatever he's doing is working, because he's been in the end. And he gets the bag to hold stop. That's not what he wanted to do. He gave up 2 points there. And Adam and Cody will take the lead.
Man, we could do an entire stream just talking about the moments that we've had with Cody Henderson and Adam Hissner on the stream this season. It's been incredible.
And as you can see, man, for all you players, people watching, yeah, Adam likes to keep a weight in his left hand, to balance him. And that's what you're seeing. He has that weight. It's for his balance. It's not just because he's thirsty up there. He likes to balance his body, and that's what he does. He holds something in his left hand to keep it in balance. And there's a chance he's going to give up 4 right here, and that'll be big for Hunter Thorne. Hunter Thorne gets 4, and that's huge because, again, this is round limited. So you don't have to get to 21 this game. You can get to 4-2 wins it. So if they wash the rest of the way. So we'll see what happens, man.
Going back to Hissner and his weight, I got to tell you, I don't see the logic in that, because he's sitting there, he is drinking out of it, so the weight changes in that the entire time. So towards the end of the game, it gets a lot lighter.
Yeah, but as his energy goes on, he needs it to be lighter so that he's not holding it, because he's trading energy for weight.
I gotcha.
So by the time he's running out of energy, he's holding a lot lighter weight.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, see? It's physics.
There's a reason why we have you on the stream, AJ.
Hey, yeah, I didn't just make that up. That's logic, man.
It kind of does sound like you made it up, but you know what? I buy it.
Hey, I think it works. I mean, on the fly, Gotta be able to work on the fly sometimes.
Are they waiting for this bag to fall?
It's kind of moving, and it moved, and it went.
There it goes.
That's why they call them slinkies. Oh, and that's not what he wanted. And Tony's going to go through this bag because it guarantees us 2. He might roll it. I mean, either way, he's looking at 2 if he makes the right decision. And he rolls it for at least 2. Cody has to be in, though. Oh, and that's 4.
My goodness.
And that's why you roll it and make him push his own bag, because you get a better chance there. Check this out, man. Goes over the bag, straight in, and leaves it. Makes him push it. 8-2.
And it's interesting, you look at the types of matchups we have here. There's players like Jimmy McGuffin and Damon Dennis. Maybe Jimmy McGuffin goes for an airmail there, and the result's different.
Yep.
So those matchups can matter a lot in these brackets.
Absolutely, and everybody plays to their strength. Like, don't try to come out and do what your opponent's doing. You got to do what you do best, because These are the best players in the world, the best of the best. And if you don't come with your game, you will be sitting on the sideline. Oh, Hunter with the risky bag right there. Adam with another airmail, and he likes to say boom. If he hits that third one, I guarantee you're going to hear a boom. If he hits that final shot, a boom is coming. If he hits this, I guarantee you're going to hear a boom. And we're boomless.
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 What's the over-under on booms in this match? 12-round limited?
12-round limited, I'd say we're going to hear at least 3 booms.
Okay.
3 booms, okay.
3 booms.
I'm going to go with under on that one.
All right. Let's see what happens. He just had 2 booms right there, so we only need 1 left.
What?
Yep.
I'm not counting those. I'm talking going forward.
Nope. You said the game. You didn't say going forward. Come on, Chase. I'm watching you.
You got to keep an eye on me. I changed the rules a lot.
Yeah, he changed the rule. We need 1 more boom right here. But it looks like Cody Henderson is about to give up a couple more points. Big Tone stepping out. He's about to collect that bag. Let's see how slinky they are. He said call them slinkies.
Oh, my goodness. He takes them all.
And that's why they're called slinkies. Does he end one this? Oh, this is a chance for 4. He gets 4 right here. It's crazy. Cody's going to really try to get that bag. Oh, 6.
Oh, my goodness.
Yikes. And this one's looking a little over before it starts.
Yeah.
14-4.
Just about halfway done as well.
And this round 6 right here coming up. Oh, man.
Another look at that collection. Nice job.
Here we go. And Hunter with the block. Are we going to get any booms here? He might back one up. Oh, roll back. I don't like that shot. He's giving up 2 now for sure. Oh, he's throwing a sticky side of that bag because he ain't throwing the slinky side. He's going to try to sit. Oh. It's looking like 4 if he goes slick side. If he goes straight through, it's looking like a 4 spot.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's slightly off right now. That was a good bag. Hunter Thorne's going with a roll bag. Let's see what happens. Either way, it looks like he's getting points.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Let's see what happens. It looks like they're giving up 2 either way. Yep.
Wow.
They're giving up 2.
Wow. Okay.
16-4.
Let's take another look at that one. There's barely a crevice on that hole open.
Oh, man. He just slithered in there. Slithered. And there goes Big Tone with the block. Cody's been struggling a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Big Tone's rolling that or he's shooting it. Roll bag. Oh. And there's an opportunity now for them to strike. They need these 3. Whatever happens, they need these 3.
Perfect. That placement was great.
Great shot. Let's see. If he can get more than 3, that's great. But he needs the 3. What does he do now? You don't want to grenade off the pile, but he can't wait to back it up because Big Tone's shooting that last one. So, you got to go. To me, you got to airmail that.
Yeah, you just said it.
You got to airmail that to me. Airmail. Let's see what happens. It's wide open in the back. And he's shooting it. Shooting it. Oh! That's a juicer, like he'd like to call it. Oh, and he didn't want to go clean at all because now this is the opportunity for him to get 5.
Go get your 5.
He got a little scared.
Take another look at some of these airmails from Cody.
You got to shoot that last one to me. You know, you just hit one. Everybody knows in here after you've hit an airmail, that next one's a little easier. So, but there was a chance he could have grenaded off. Can we get a block and a boom? Nope, he's pushing through. I don't know. He's down by a lot of points. We may not get that boom, Chase.
I said 3 more. So you need 3 more.
He's got no. We're only getting 1 more. Boom! That's a boom.
That's a boom the other way.
It's a grenade. Oh, and he got 1 point. It's round 10 or 9.
This
Round
is
9.
Well, Big Tone sticks to the block, even though he's up by 10 points. Sticking to his block. All right, here comes the roll bag. Roll bag.
Last time,
There you go.
Tony rolled it right off the board. This time he's right in.
Yep, that's what he normally does. Airmail. That's a boom, but he's not going to say it. Roll bag, nasty. Oh, that ain't what he wanted, but. Oh, that wasn't terrible. Again, a wash for Tony's a win. A wash is a win. Cody chooses the profanity in that moment.
We'll take another look at some of these shots. Final bag of round 9.
It's a great shot. But it doesn't do anything for you. Uh-oh. Here it goes, too.
Go call the timeout so he knows what he's talking about.
This is an important round here. Round 10 of 12. Still in reach as long as Adam can put something together here.
Just block. That's it. That's all you need. Block and shoot. Wasted your timeout, bro. Well, waste. Now he left too much of a gap. He wants that right to left cut. That's his normal bag. Yep. Is he booming? No, boom it up. I'm crying out for the boom. Oh. Oh. This is what you call a free 5. Because the block didn't even cause it. And
Okay, you need 5.
is he
for the
blocking
next 2
here?
rounds.
Is he blocking here? He's got to. Is he blocking? Let's see what happens. Is he blocking? Oh.
Yep.
Nah, Big Tone's cutting around that.
Cutting or rolling?
Man, there's a cut. You got a cut bag.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
It's a cut roll.
Cut roll. Both right. Let's see what he's doing. Uh-oh. There's the boom.
It's got to be 7 or 8 airmails from Cody this game.
Oh, that's so nasty. That's better than going in. Makes a harder airmail. Uh-oh. You got a little bantering from the Damon Dennis over there. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Big Tone's unfazed, though. Oh. If he can get 2 right here, that's huge. The same room he just had. Don't grenade.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. What?
Watch that again. That's a juicer. Woo! That's what he calls a juicer.
Wow. He's excited about that. Wow.
Energy went from 0 to 4. He's at about a 4 on the energies.
Definitely for Cody.
His dancing looks a little uncoordinated. He needs some training, but his left and right arms aren't working synchronized with each other. It's all right. He just got to knock one in. That's it.
Let's see what Tony's cooking up here.
You got to just knock a bag in and let Hunter not lose.
No,
That's all right.
that's okay. Giving up 3 there, right?
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
Now it's all down to Adam Hissner if he can pick up what Cody Henderson just put together.
The worst part is that Hunter's probably nervous. Oh, that's a great bag. It's a great bag. Ooh. Now that's a big bag right there.
Yeah, it is a good cut.
To get that first one in, because a wash is a win for Hunter. There's
it
your
is.
boom.
This is the last round.
There's your boom.
Oh,
come
man.
on. Come on. Oh. He just choked. Hey, he got to go through that first one because he can't sit. If he misses, he gives them an airmail chance to win, though. So you got to at least go through the front one. That's a big bag right there. That's a big bag. He misses his drag. It's over. Oh.
That might go on contact.
He got to go in, though. Got to go in.
Oh, it goes in. Are you kidding
man.
me? What? That's overtime. He's leaving him hanging. There it is.
Awkward
There
knuckles.
There it
Wow.
is. Wow. Okay.
It only took 2 games to get to overtime.
I mean, I'm just saying, you got Tony Smith on the end, though. Let's see what happens.
But Cody's on a high right now.
I don't know. That's a bad spot.
That is a bad spot.
That's a
You
bad
need
spot.
1 point here.
That's
That's
a
all
bad
it
spot
takes.
for Big Tone. That's a bad spot for him. Uh-oh. He's going to have to create another blocker. He's got to get – that can't be your only blocker. You got to create another one right here. Nope. That's not going to work. Not against Big Tone. He's slicing that up all day. Oh. Oh, man. Tony needed the winner to this side because Hunter's been a little off, man.
Go
Is there
in
room
with
for the
it.
airmail?
He ain't shooting it. He's going in. Oh, you got to be in.
Got to be in to keep going.
He's got to be in, man. This is a big. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Wow. What a game. Forces the overtime.
What a game.
Wow. That wasn't forced in overtime.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we're going to take a quick break after that, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, my boy McGuffin finally got an opportunity to get up here, bro.
Back live in Rock Hill, South Carolina for the 2023 ACL World Championships. And man, what a game we just witnessed. Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson forcing overtime and winning it 20-17 off of, surprisingly, an off-the-board miss from Tony Smith when all he needed to do was put the bag in.
I think even in this game, knowing the hottest moments and the hottest players, man, it can go away. I think what happened is Tony was throwing good and Hunter struggled a little bit. And I think he felt a little pressure in that moment. And those guys was chattering a little bit, having a little fun, having a little energy, and you can kind of feel it slip away. I mean, it was a huge lead. I mean, they had opportunity. Like they should have put that away early on, and then those guys just kept clawing, kept fighting, and that's what happens, man.
It all started with Cody Henderson hitting those backside airmails.
Yep.
I mean, he got all the momentum going, and sometimes it's all you need for your team.
I think a tough spot is that Hunter goes off the board and gives up that 5
Yep.
in those moments. But again, man, you know, anything can happen, man. And any given point, that's why you never give up. You never give up, even in the shootout format. You just keep on playing. You keep rolling. And there's a strategy comes up when you need to block. You make sure you block when you need to block. And other times, make sure you're just not wasting points or wasting rounds.
We got a comment in the stream here. AJ needs to hang out on the live stream more.
Really?
Unfortunately, AJ's got to play most of the time.
Yeah,
so.
hopefully if I'm on the live stream, it's on the other side of it. You know, if I'm over here too much, that's something else.
There's a bigger problem.
Yeah, it ain't going too well, man. But hey, man, I've been feeling good, man. My game's going pretty great. Like I said, threw 10-3-9 yesterday in the big blind draw, and then today in the mixed doubles, I threw a 10-5-7 throughout the entire event. We got 5th, so got 3rd last night, got 5th today. So yeah, man, game's feeling good going into the tournament. I just wasn't able to win a shootout. I don't get to travel to much shootouts because they're optional. So,
yeah.
You know, I'm a big family man, and I'd rather spend a lot of time with my family, so I don't get to chase shootouts as much as some of these other guys that play. But you feel kind of dumb when you they're paying out $100,000, man. You know, so. But at the same point, man, you know, all of these guys are great. All these guys have done a great job to get here, and we got a very, very good game coming up. We got the 2 Ryans coming up against Jimmy and Damon. And, man, you got 2 different styles. You got Ryan Wiedenfield, who loves the block, Ryan Smith, who loves the block. You got Jimmy McGuffin, who is everybody knows is the airmail king. You got Damon Dennis, who's created the and-one shot. That's called a name called after him. You got 2 seasoned players. I'm going to say seasoned. My guys have been around for a while. You know, they got some wisdom, and you got some young guns up here. So their average age on this side is probably about 50, 60, and then you got a 19-year-old, 17-year-old, and I think Ryan Smith might be 28 or something like that. But you got some young guns versus some seasoned guys. So we'll see what happens.
Well, they're going to do 2 down and backs here, so that was the first of 2. We'll kind of hang out here and do a little chatting while they're doing their down and backs. If you have any more questions for AJ, hit us up in the live stream chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We got 820 right now streaming.
Oh, wow. There's big money on the line, man. You guys need to watch and see who y'all need to reach out to after they win this thing.
Well, I wanted to ask you, they always say in boxing or MMA, styles make fights, but in cornhole here, you talk about Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith, big-time blockers, but with the style, the play of Damon and Jimmy, where they can hit airmails like it's nothing, especially Jimmy, how will that strategy end up playing out here? Only 12 rounds. Sometimes you just got to go in the hole.
So I think it depends on what it is. If you put the block in the right spot, even for the best airmailer in the world, he can grenade off of it, So you got to put your blocks in the spots you want them to be. But Wiedenfeld has a great airmail too, but I don't think he wants to fight airmail to airmail for Jimmy McGuffin. There's nobody in this building that wants to go airmail for Jimmy McGuffin. And Damon Dennis, my guy got on drip. He got on some red ultra shorts, got on some white Reebok kicks with the black and blue jersey with the green hat. My boy, he's all over the place today, man.
All my people in chat, let's see who you're picking here. If you got the thumbs up, you're rooting for Damon and McGuffin. If you think Dennis and McGuffin are going to do it, we'll see a thumbs up in the chat. If you think that Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfield are going to take this one, let's see the devil horns in the chat.
Let's see what happens, man.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who everybody thinks is going to win here. You know, Damon Dennis and Jimmy McGuffin. I mean, how many titles do they have?
I mean, they just started playing together this year, but
Just even separately. I mean,
but
they have tons.
the best part about it is, man, Damon and Philip Hayden played together for years, and you got Philip Hayden sitting right in the middle in the blue hat with the light blue shirt with the blue shoulders. He's here supporting his old partner. And, you know, Philip was a longtime pro, and him and Damon won a lot of titles together.
Yep.
And he's here supporting his boy, man, like his guy. Philip, you know, went to retire to go spend time with his family, and,
Yep.
man, he's a great guy. But he's even here now supporting. It's great to see him over there.
Where's he at? Is he in the black?
Yeah, with the
Right
blue,
across.
with the blue hat on, with the light blue shirt, with the blue.
Oh, yeah, I see him up there. Let's see if we can
You
get him on the camera
Yeah,
here.
go and get
See
Philip
Big
on
Time
there,
Bob
man.
down there as well.
You got Big Time Bob, and there you go, Philip right there in the middle. My boy Philip Hayden right there, man. That's a legend.
That's right. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, Philip's a legend, man. Showing Philip right there. You know, Philip's a beast, man. But you got a lot of the older guys here. They're rooting for their boys. You got Bob Bunch, and you got, you know, definitely a bigger crowd. You got, you know, some older crowd, and you got a younger crowd. Looks like a bingo hall in here.
All right. Looks like we're going to get a start here,
There's
guys.
two. The Young Guns struck first. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that last one was live.
Yeah.
Well,
Already 2-0.
already 2-0.
We-
This is a 12-round game. So you don't have to win to 21. You just have to have the lead by the time you hit 12 rounds.
And after this game, we still have 3 more on the docket for you guys. Still have another first-round matchup. Maudlin and Bubenheim taking on 7-seed Jay Rubin and Jordan Power.
That's going to be an interesting game, too. I'm excited. Got a quiet team versus a fiery team in that game, so we'll see what happens, man. There's an opportunity right now for Damon O, and he pushes up into it. He's making Ryan make an interesting decision here because one miss, it could be a 4 spot if he doesn't do what he wants to do. And that's a potential 4. Ryan's going to have to chase that final bag. Let's see what Damon does. He can either push it up or he can go in with both of them now. He's going to throw that fast side and try to just clean it up, see if we can get through it. And he stays in front. That's an incredible bag. Ryan's using a timeout in his first round, his first throw. He's supposed to see what it does, but Ryan's in not a favorable spot at all. You know, he's got an opportunity to roll in there. But Damon has to for sure push to clean it all up. So let's see what happens.
I'll tell you what, both Jimmy and Damon have a lot of experience on this Court 3, not only this season, but even just this past week. They played all the senior singles over here, a lot of games.
Oh, they might feel like home. Ryan's going for a big shot. Oh, and he's backing it up. He's taking his chances, and I think he's trying to cut in there. I'm surprised he's not shooting that one.
I think those back 2 bags could fall, at least the one on the left. It looks like it's really
I
dipping
don't
in
know.
there.
It's pinched pretty good, depending on how he goes. It's pinched.
Oh, my goodness.
One fell because he slammed into it. But he's
Wow.
Ryan's actually okay with just giving away 2 right there because
I
it was
mean-
looking like a lot more.
I mean, that's the best case scenario in that situation for sure.
All right, Jimmy starts it off. Oh, and he's missing to the right, and he misses also, but he has an opportunity. He can sneak and get that bag. And you saw it starting off. He ain't wasting no time. He didn't waste any time with that airmail. Oh, and that one was a miss block. He gonna give up some points here.
Those are going to go, it looks like.
Looks like he's gonna give up
Are
4.
they? Are they moving?
Yeah, no, they're gonna go. He still has a bag left. There's 2 bags left. They're absolutely going. They may not go now, but they're gonna go once the boards touch. Oh,
There they go.
And this is looking like only 4. Only 4. 6 would have been good there, but only 4 is what it's gonna look like. The Young Guns are taking off. Let's see what happens on this end. You know, my boy Damon got the swag on. He got the red shorts with the blue shirt with the green hat. The boy's dripped up. Got the drip. He just grabbed it all and said, you know what? I'm going to wear my most comfortable stuff today.
It's a long week. You might have to reach deep into that closet.
Maybe that's what it is, the improviser. I got to wear these shorts on Tuesday and Thursday. And no matter what shirt goes with him.
Hey, it's hard to live up to your drip, though, AJ.
I mean, I just want some people to, get a little fresher. He got the white kicks on, though. I like that. He got the white kicks. They're going to go play basketball or pickleball or something. Oh, and that's uncharacteristic. He goes off the back right there. See what happens. Ryan Smith is definitely pleased to be able to get an opportunity to get those 3 points. Damon went off the back. And again, we're a round limited format. So going into, this is round 5 right here. Going into round 5, they're already down 7 points. Like it hasn't been too many washes in these early games. Like either one team's taking off. And that's how it's happening. And he's sticking to the block. Even though he knows he's playing against the Airmail King, he's sticking to the block. Okay. And now McGuffin's playing a different style. Now he's going to push through. He wants the airmail, but if he gets a chance to push it on through, that's a great bag. Great bag. If he blocks here, he knows.
There you go.
Is he shooting? It's the Airmail King. And all right, he's sliding a little bit today. Okay. Now let's see if he can go in and get this too. And he did.
They need it.
He did. There we go.
So Jimmy cuts the lead to 5 heading into the back half of this game, and definitely still in reach.
As you can see, the older guys are crowd favorites, man. They got the crowds out here.
And the crowd plays a big factor in it. I mean,
Absolutely,
it was a huge
man.
factor for our mixed doubles event going on maybe an hour or so ago. And during Cody Henderson and Adam Hissner, they were alive.
Yeah, they turned the crowd on when they pushed that force into overtime.
Hey, so the thing about that is, like, you said they've been here for a long time, but you feel like you're at home. You're playing with your people. Like, sometimes when you want to give up and you feel like things aren't going the right way, looking at a familiar face smiling at you, man, gives you that fight to go on. So, hey, just having a crowd here, man, it means a lot, Like Damon threw a bag off the back a while ago. I'm sure he looked over at Phillip, and Phillip told him, hey, you got this. And now he's thinking to not do that again, So it's great. There he goes. That's the Damon we know. That's the Damon we know right there. Can Ryan get a wash right here? When you're up by 5, a wash is a win in this game.
Wait, I thought it was a wash is a loss in the round.
Nah, it depends on where you're at. If you're up by 5, wash is a win. You continue to go. You eliminate rounds. You may not score points, but you're eliminating rounds, and you're getting closer to the end. It depends on how you look at it, Chase. And our Airmail King with the blocker. Okay, interesting. He's going to try to push through and see if he can scoop through and maybe push that bag up and set his bag. Oh, wrong side. Now, this can get ugly. He's probably going to get 2 right here. Great bag.
Oh, wow.
Wiedenfeld.
That was
And he
nice.
left the bag up front. Goodness. All right. He's hoping to leave it. If Wiedenfeld can get 2 more, he's throwing a little better than he did in that co-ed game. He's throwing better this game. He's on a different side of the board. Maybe that's his side. Oh, and he finishes up for 2. And 11-4.
Take another look at this pickup by Ryan Wiedenfeld there.
Ooh, and left it. That's nasty. All right, this is round 8 coming up. And we got Ryan Smith with the first bag. Does he go in to wash? I think Ryan Smith is a hole player. So he's going to try to go in. He ain't worrying about blocking. If he can throw a 12 and limit Damon from scoring, then that's what he's doing. But again, round 8, you don't give up any points. That's going. That bag's all but in. So he's going to try to go in and follow it. Just go in with it. Yep, great bag. And Damon's going to kind of try to, let's see if he tries to create. With a few rounds left. Yep. And again, if Ryan Smith's going to get another wash right here, a wash is a win. And he's looking good. Damon is going in, and again, if Ryan Smith could just eliminating rounds. Oh, and that's where a miss is not a win.
That's a little long.
Let's see what happens. Is he gonna?
Damon's got to pull through here, though.
He's not gonna Damon Dennis it. He's too smart. He's gonna take his 2.
Yep.
I know he wanted to do the Damon Dennis shot.
I was going to say, what did you mean by Damon Dennis? But the and one you're saying.
And 1, that's his shot. You don't come here with red shorts and a green hat unless you come to play. You know, I mean, you wearing that, you come ready to play.
Oh man,
My boy Damon got the drip on. Got the fresh kicks. Uh-oh. Might be 2 more.
I tell you what. If they turn around and take this game.
Uh-oh. Airmail McGuffin. Airmail McGuffin.
Oh.
No.
Hey, the equivalent to him missing an airmail is like LeBron missing a layup. That's what just for you people back home. He don't miss airmails. Uh-oh. He still got an opportunity to get some money, though. He still got an opportunity to get some points right here. Yeah, that's a big bag.
He kind of shifted that front BG off a little.
Gotta
too,
be
well.
in. Oh, 5.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 5, and it's a tie game.
That's a tie game.
That's a tie game.
That's huge.
Wow.
The pressure in front of the crowd, man. It's
Whoever would have thought Jimmy McGuffin missing an airmail would get him a 5. Uh-oh. Here's my boy Damon. He's settled now. It's a tie game. He's settled. Here he goes. Here you go. Uh-oh. Look, he's trying to create. Ryan Smith's been down the middle. Just needs to stay down the middle, Ryan. Don't you give up anything. That's a... Uh-oh. Timeout. And we get to admire those shorts and that hat.
I tell you what, if they pull out the win here, I think you ought to represent tomorrow with the green hat and the red shorts.
I think that's against everything I stand for. But I don't...
Green hat, blue shirt, green red shorts.
No. I can't go back home if I do that. I can't do it. Some of us can pull it off, and he does it great. Now, great thing the shoes are white because that kind of like, hey,
That kind of
the white
makes
goes
the
with
whole
everything,
thing work.
right?
It ties everything together.
And I think that's what happens is white goes with everything. You got the red shorts and the blue shirts and the green hat. But
so what's Damon going to do here?
So Damon, I feel like Damon, if he's me, I'll probably throw it off the back. But since Damon, he's probably going to airmail drag this. He may block the first one and then shoot the second one. Mm-hmm. Because if he hits his airmail, then Ryan can just push it in. And so that's what he's doing. So Ryan's going to probably try to roll this, or he's going to try to push it really hard. Those are the 2 shots. Either makes the decision or he tries to go slick side or he's trying to roll it. I think a roll bag right now because and another timeout. So we get to admire the drip and admire the outfits of choice. Hey, who dressed the best in this game? Y'all in the comments. Who's the freshest?
Yeah, okay.
Who's the freshest?
Who's got the best drip?
Best drip in this game. If it's Jimmy,
Is it Damon Dennis or is it AJ Sims? Who's got the freshest drip?
hey, I'm gonna give Damon a makeover and have him. He's gonna be fresh, boy.
Cornhole makeover. I love it.
He's gonna have a design in his haircut the next time you see him.
in the backwards hat like Ryan Smith.
Hey, yeah, he's gonna be fresh, man. Roll bag. That was a good attempt.
Oh, we got another
man.
timeout.
In football, if you call 2 timeouts in a row, don't you lose the timeout?
No.
I think because they flip-flopped who was taking the timeouts.
You can only get 1 timeout per round, right?
I don't know.
That's not a rule. I need to change it to 1.
I'm not the rule maker here.
Well, I guess we get to drip watch again, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, let's get the drip
Let's
camera
see it.
on.
Drip camera. Now check those shoes out. Fresh. High tops. And then he got the, okay. Let's go. So what happens here is that I feel like because that's a hard bag to push and it's 2 stacked, that Damon is.
You think Damon's going to pull out the roll bag?
Damon is going airmail.
Roll bag? Damon's got the roll bag?
He has one.
Ryan Smith's got 2 bags left, though, so he might be able to just go right up the middle if he takes that.
But if he does, that's a hard push because they're stacked up. So Damon's backing him up. He's shooting the last one. I got it. Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Round 10 of 12.
Well, maybe he figures
Pressure is
Ryan
on.
Smith, if he shoots the airmail, he's taking his bag with him.
Ryan has no choice but to shoot this airmail, in my opinion. Oh, and he lays up and gives up too. Uh-oh, watch this. He shoots it. He does, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 flips, 5 flips, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 flips was the magic flip count. Here it goes. It's up. And, oh.
Oh, there's the other timeout.
Everybody's out of timeouts at this point. There's no more timeouts being called in this game because you only get 3, right?
I think so. I don't know what the rules are for the shootouts. But again,
Roll it.
The producers don't enforce the rules.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. He better board it. Is he trying to roll that? Man, if he knocks something in or goes off the back, boy, that's gonna be a crazy shot.
Oh, let me just recap this. We have 4 total timeouts and 8 total bags on the board.
Everybody took a timeout and missed. This is what had just happened.
Yep.
That's great, guys. At least your timeouts worked, I guess. Hey, it's a crucial point, man. It's a lot of money on the line.
That's true.
I'd call a timeout again after every bag. Are you sure you want me to throw this in? Ooh, that's very interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little cut. Can he get a little slick cut? Little slick cut action? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he going to block it? Oh, he told him to cut and not airmail. He told him to cut it and not airmail, and he cuts it and
Wow.
oh, Wiedenfield with the cut bag.
That's a 2-point lead, too, heading into the last round. So we'll see if Damon Dennis can pull something out.
Nobody has timeouts because they used them all up. So let's hope they don't need them.
Now there's usually 4 in doubles, but I'm not sure about the
I thought it
shootout.
was 3 in doubles.
It might be different in the shootouts.
Maybe in unlimited. Oh, and that's a tough bag to get back. Ryan's just got to be down the middle. That's a tough one to get back there. But we all know what kind of airmail Mr. Dennis has. He's going to set another one, and then Ryan's going to want to back that block up. There's no point in him going in. That's a great one. Ryan's got to back it up. Yeah, it's risky to go.
Ryan's got to be careful. If he puts too much on there, that might catch that bottom corner.
Yeah, and then if he gets 2 points, you don't want to get too crazy here. Uh-oh. And for the 14th timeout this game?
I think it's 15. 15.
But guess what that means, guys? Drip watch.
camera.
Drip cam. My boy got the
If only we had a telestrator to.
Reebok
Draw.
Force Ones. You see those Reebok? Got the Reebok Force Ones, the red shorts, black and blue shirt with the green hat. Fresh, bro. Fresh. Hey, if he hits his airmail, no matter what he got on.
That's true.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Uh-oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 was the lucky bag flip. Here it goes.
Oh!
Oh. This is a big shot because Ryan has to be in. If Ryan sits next to that bag, he can airmail drag that for win. Ryan has to have that bag. He needs to either cut and go in. Because if Ryan sits it next to that bag, he airmail drags that for 4 and Damon and them actually win. Ryan needs to be in the hole. Uh-oh.
Wow.
There's no more timeouts. Ooh, all or nothing.
The 4th timeout.
That's actually the 5th. He used 3 in one round, Chase. That's the 5th timeout.
He used 2. They both used 2.
They both used 3. He called one after every bag. I counted them. But you know what that means? Drip time. Green hat, black shirt, blue shirt, red shorts.
OG want to eat too.
Uh-oh.
OG want to eat too.
Uh-oh.
It all comes down to this right here. Round 12, final bag.
Does he go clean or does he win the game? This is for the win. Get ready to clip it. Something good is going to happen here for somebody. Uh-oh, big shot. I didn't count the flips. Goes up. Oh! For all of us waiting for something great to happen. I know he wanted it, man. Had a chance to win it.
So Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld survive. I think we could say survive as a one
Survive is
seed.
the right thing.
I think so too. I think
Survive is the right thing. But here we go. Got a quiet team and a loud team coming up.
Yeah, we got the next matchup coming up. Frank Modlin and Cheyenne Bubenheim to wrap up the first round against Jay Rubin and Jordan Power. And then we'll be bringing you guys semifinals of the Pro Shootout doubles right here on the ACL YouTube page. Stay with us. Final game of round 1 here of the Pro Shootout doubles. To wrap up the shootout season, we've got Frank Modlin and Cheyenne Bubenheim taking on Jay Rubin and Jordan Power. AJ Sims still on the commentary booth with us. AJ, what do you feel about this one? We've seen a blowout to start off and 2 extremely close matchups in the last 2. What do we think we're going to get here?
Man, everything, this is unpredictable, man, because this is one where you got Jay Rubin and Jordan Powers. They're both some fierce players, man, and they both get a little chirpy and get to talking a little bit. Cheyenne and Frank quiet and just methodical, man. So you never know what could happen in this game. Just see what happens. If the energy is high, Jay and Jordan, man, they can play. Like I said, you're talking about the 2022 world champs, man. And if they're in the game, there's always a chance. But Frank Modlin, man, you know, he's smooth. Cheyenne is smooth. She don't miss much. So we'll see what happens, man. This can go anywhere. It's gonna be interesting one way or another. You got one team that's probably gonna talk, the other team ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, we got a huge crowd here in front of us and behind us now. I mean, everybody's sticking around to see who's going to walk away
With the money.
$10,000 richer. I'm sorry, $100,000.
10. That's 100.
$100,000 richer. I mean, come on.
I mean, come
Come
bro.
on.
You got it.
The last time Frank and Cheyenne teamed together was yesterday in that Tournament of Champions, and they lost in the first round.
Huh? What is this?
All right, they're going to throw down, and I believe Jordan and
What are you talking about?
they're going to start there at the other end.
What you think? What you thought it was, dog?
Is that you, Jacob? Are you the one smoking back here?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay.
What you pointing at, dog?
That roof thing looked a little suspicious, bro.
Let's hook the microphone up, I think.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get back to the game here. These guys getting started.
I don't know what he's talking
I
about.
don't know
back
what's
here.
going on either, but that's all right. I
Hey,
love Jacob.
Hey, it probably is him smoking, dog.
Something's going on back here.
Did they start already?
Yeah, this is round one right now.
All right. Oh, and it's a lot of missing going on right now to start this game. We had 3 misses in the first round. Uh-oh. Let's see if Frank's aggressive here. Oh, now you ain't getting a shot at it. He might have helped Jordan because Jordan was probably going to chase that. Gonna start that off 2-0. Jay Rubin, you know, he's made for big moments, man. He plays better in the big moments. When it's on the line, man, he comes through. So let's see what happens. But you can't count Cheyenne out, man. She's one of the better players in here, male or female. She's earned her spot for sure.
And I started a point a moment ago about they teamed together yesterday in the Tournament of Champions. They lose in the first round. And we talked to Frank after he took home the senior singles bracket, and he was talking about how disappointed he was that he let Cheyenne down. He talked about how he would have rather gone deeper in that tournament with her than win himself. So he's got a chance at redemption here today.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to remember, they played in Tournament of Champions because in that one Open and Shootout, they won both tournaments. And like their first or second tournament playing together. So it's been a good pairing so far. They've had a lot of success, but it's going to be a big round to start out. Cheyenne's going to get a 4 spot. And Cheyenne's going to be a fan favorite in this game also because, like I said, she is a fierce competitor, even though she's a woman, but she's a very fierce competitor, and she can beat anybody in this building.
Winner of this one advances to a matchup in the semis against Justin Burton and Logan Chamberlain.
That's a blocker by Frank. That's a surprise. Jordan goes through. He's trying to go through. He's trying to keep the hole clean.
Oh, what a
good
bag from Frank.
And make him collect it to be able to get 2. See what happens here. Oh, and it hangs up.
Yeah, it's not moving.
That was looking like a guaranteed 2 spot, and he could not finish it. So let's see if Cheyenne stays hot on this side. She was able to get 4 last round. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's off a little bit. Let's see what Jay does. Oh, that's a good bag by Cheyenne. Oh, and Jay just mows straight through it. He's not trying nothing crazy. That bag's inching forward a little bit each time. Does she go for it? Nope. She just goes in. Hopefully to limit to 2. Smart. It's early. You know, you don't want to get too risky. So she gives up the 2. What she needs Frank is to come through right here because Frank has been a little left and right in the first couple. Let's see what happens on the. And this is round 5.
Yeah, it's moving around quickly.
They're playing fast.
Yeah, they're playing real fast.
This is a fast-paced game.
I think it feels fast because they're not taking 3 timeouts per turn.
Oh.
That might be true.
Frank's struggling.
Oh, my goodness.
Frank's struggling. You're seeing Jordan getting a little fiery up there.
And it's been kind of a down year for Jordan Power, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to last year?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you win a world championship, you know. He's a little off to the side. It's been a down year, man, for sure. You expect him and Jay Rubin to have a lot better finish than they have been having, and he goes off. Having a pressure moment. That's a lot of money on the line, man. Anxiety can set in. You know, that was weird. A very weird round. Frank ends up getting 2
Yeah,
after
that's 2
throwing
for
a bag
Frank.
short. But it's always a good feeling when your partner can get you the front bag. So Cheyenne, you know, she's a hole-for-hole player. So if she get that first bag, her goal is to run it. Now, this is where she has to make a decision right here. Is she going? That was a smart. She backs it up. Now, Jay has to make a decision. All of these decisions they're making are expensive right now. These are some expensive decisions.
You can call them business decisions.
Business decisions. Very smart playing. Nobody's getting too risky because of the shootout round. If this was regular cornhole, they were shooting this. Cheyenne's about to shoot this airmail right now. Let's see what happens. She's going for it. Boom! She hits it and
What a
drags.
shot.
And he shoots it and limits the damage. It's such a huge shot by Jay, even though Cheyenne's drug that bag, because if he
hesitation,
misses,
too.
he gives up 5, and that game is pretty much under wrap. Frank is changing his song. He's changing his song. Wonder what he's listening to. I would say probably some Earth, Wind, and Fire, maybe.
I'll tell you what, we had a 40-rounder with Jacob Gore and Jamie Graham, and we asked the chat what he was listening to. We gave all the guesses. We talked to him after the game. He said a Little Baby. You think Frank's rocking with Little Baby here?
Frank ain't rocking with Lil Baby. I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, it's not working. He's going to change it again.
Yeah, you got to change the song. Maybe he's listening to some Joel Osteen inspiration. I don't know. He seems like a pretty nice guy. You know, he's probably listening to some inspirational preaching a sermon or something.
Nah, he seems like a Boston fan to me.
Maybe listening to some Hall & Oates. See what happens. Oh, and he's just missing left and right. Come on, it's still early. You still got, still
Barely past halfway.
round 7. Round 8, not right now, round 8.
Mm-hmm.
Round 8. And Cheyenne's up. And she's been down the middle. She's been true right now. Frank's kind of struggling a little bit, but Cheyenne, she has the most big stage experience out of everybody in this group because she's always on TV. Uh-oh. She needs to leave it to 2. That's a great bag by Jay by sneaking in instead of taking her back. Now she has to collect and go through it. And that's a great finish by Cheyenne to leave it at 2. That's a huge bag. We're going to round 9, and it's a 2-point. Now, this is the type of game we want. You got a 2-point game going into round 9. The momentum can swing in either way. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. And with the V blocker, this is some pressure bags right here. Oh, and that's a great bag by Frank. Frank's been off a little bit. Let's see what happens here. That's a good bag. I mean, every bag here is methodical. It's perfect. These bags are great right here. Great bag.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
That's an incredible bag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't miss it if you try to block. Frank gonna drag this. Let's see what happens.
He's checking the round again. It's round 9.
Round 9. Come on, Frank. Let's see what you do. Frank is shooting. He's shooting. Oh.
Is it going? No.
And he hits it.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
it doesn't fall for him.
Wow.
That makes it an 8-8 tie. So now we're in round 10. Round 10, 8-8 tie.
That's giving lead bag back to Jay Rubin, too.
Some expensive bags they're throwing right now.
After the winners are announced, someone should do the math to calculate how much each bag costs to win this whole tournament.
Uh-oh, that's actually a good bag because she forces Jay to have to go around it. And if he misses it, she can push it. So what she wants to do is she wants to kind of punch through and knock her bag in and leave Jay's bag. Jay needs to just go through it and get 2. And he does. And she needs to limit it to 2. Again, You still got a couple rounds left. And that's the mistake. That's the mistake, going up 4 with a couple rounds left. If it's 2, it's 1 miss. Now you're talking about 2 misses. So now it's to the point to where Frank has to think about blocking. He doesn't have to do it straight up, but he has to think about it because there's an opportunity he has to think about trying to get points. A wash leading Cheyenne to have to get 4 in the last round makes it difficult. So Frank has to think about blocking, and that looks like an attempt. Frank needs to try to block here. And that's a good attempt for a block. If he misses a little bit left, Frank has the opportunity to push. It's a really deep push, but okay, see, Frank got an opportunity to push here, and this is exactly why he wanted.
And he told us yesterday, though, his push is his weakest shot.
Well, he needs to push this one. Oh. And now he's hoping to wash. And that's the thing.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot.
He's hoping to wash here just to give him a chance. If he gives up 2, it has to be 6. So he needs to at least wash to give Cheyenne a chance to get 4.
Jordan's amped up here.
My boy gets fired up when the game is clear, but when it's close, he ain't got nothing to say. You know, he fired up. Look, that's why we tell him, like, stay fired up the whole game. You know. But I like the energy, man. Some people don't like it. You know, I love the energy. Keep the fire the whole time. It's good for the sport. But what Frank needs to do, he needs to limit this. And if he can get either bag in, doesn't matter. He needs to wash it out to give Cheyenne a true chance.
Oh.
And now Cheyenne needs 6 in the final round. It's doable. She definitely has to block her first bag. And then she needs to shoot the rest of them. So if Jay goes in the front bag, it makes it even harder for her. But Cheyenne needs a block right here no matter what. And she's going for the block. That's a great block. A good block. If he doesn't go in, she shoots it. Shoot the shot. Airmail right here. This can get interesting. Airmail. Oh, and if he goes, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because she has to get 6. Oh, wait, maybe not. That's not. That's not. She can still get it if she airmails this one. Now that's it. That's it now. She can get it. That'll do it.
That's it.
Well, our final 4 are set for Pro Shootout doubles. The Ryans, Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson, JBJ and Logan, and Jay Rubin and Jordan Power. Take a look at the bracket there. We'll see which game we get first, but we'll be bringing you guys both semifinals matchups after this. semifinals of the Pro Shootout doubles event here in the ACL. First matchup that we're bringing to you, JBJ and Logan Chamberlain taking on Jay Rubin and Jordan Power. Jake Schrantz, AJ Sims, and Chase Hunter with you all week long. And AJ, I think we're in store for another great game here.
Man, this is going to be an interesting one. I was kind of hoping for the fan and me to see Logan Chamberlain and Jordan Power standing next to each other, because you know for sure you're going to get some chirping, you're going to get some talking, you're going to get some passion in that game. Them throwing across from each other, I mean, you're still going to see it, you know. So we'll see what happens. You got, you know, Justin Burton Jr. is pretty quiet, but, man, he's fiery. You got Jay Rubin, who he pretty much professional until it gets worked up. But Logan and Jordan Power, they use their emotions to drive them in their game. So we'll see what happens, man. You got this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. They have both are throwing. One's throwing the red bags, one throwing the orange bags. I guess you could kind of tell a little bit the difference, as long as they can tell.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell some of these bags on the live stream here.
Yep.
I think they're still down and back. I don't think they've started yet.
Well, for Jay Rubin and Jordan Power, they just took down Frank Modlin and Cheyenne Bubenheim 20-8.
Hey, Justin, are they live? They live. All right. They live. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see who starts it off. All right. Everybody here got on some decent drip, so that'll work. Logan doing what he does, and that's block. And Jay is straight down the middle. Oh, early blemish. Straight through for two. It's almost like that bag ain't even there when it's that close to the hole. That'll go up. Jay and Jordan will take the first lead, 2-0. Let's see what happens on this side. Jordan Powers can figure it out, because we all know Justin Burton Jr., what he does. Nothing fancy. He's just putting them in. He's not going to block. No, that's a miss.
I remember watching an old podcast episode of you guys talking with Logan and Justin, talking about they don't even really mean to block. You see them throw short, and it looks like a block. Most of the time, that's just a mistake by them.
Yep, it's a mistake, but it's a manageable mistake that you can collect. That means it's not out of play. Oh, he tried to get that. Let's see. You got to be careful here. You can get around that, but don't graze it too much. And see, that's why he threw it as soft as he could, because he knew there's a chance that if he bumped it, could have went in. He don't want to give up too. It's still early. You don't want to get too aggressive early on. So let's see what happens here if Logan commits to the block. And Jay's a straight player. He is not going to block. He's going straight in the hole. Logan's going to block. So let's see what happens. No, Jay seems like he's dialed in. There's a lot of money on the line, man.
Yeah.
And Logan early with a great bag. Leaves Jay's back there, makes him take it himself. Logan's want to sit right next to this. Let's see if he can sit next to it. Oh, no, he went in. Okay. And Jay can get that bag easily, but he has to make sure he doesn't overdo it. Oh,
right by it.
He almost went by it. Logan has opportunity for two. He needs to get that, and he does.
Nice.
It's 2-2. And this, I got a feeling this is going to be a dramatic one. It's going to come back. This is going to come down to some energy. Something's going to happen in this game at some point.
And this is 4 difficult shot makers, too. So it
be
doesn't matter who it comes down to. It's not going to change that.
It's going to be a lot of shouting, chirping.
Now, that was a mistake by Jordan, because he hooked his corner into Justin's corner. So now all Justin has to do is go through his bag. And if he goes through his bag, then the other bag falls. So he hooked his corner into it, which was the mistake. So it may not look like it, but Justin is in a good spot here. I think he's about to shoot it. Justin's airmail is really good. His roll bag is decent. It's not as good as Logan's. Like, Logan's rolling at 100%. I think Justin's going to shoot this because he doesn't want to board it and then Jordan shoot it, and then you waste the bag on the board and give him free points. So think what happens, I think Justin's shooting it. Nope.
Oh,
My bad, Justin. The rollback was everything.
I didn't want to correct you, but I had a feeling the roll bag was coming.
Yeah, but his rollback isn't normally that good. He's rolling again.
Logan's saying lay it up.
See, Logan don't believe in his rollback either, see? And it's his partner. Let's talk about a miracle rollback. I think he has no other option to do but just give up two.
Yeah.
Because that rollback was nasty. Even in the biggest moment of his cornhole career, Justin takes time to sit down. How does he? just relaxed and calm, and I would be standing up,
Just chilling.
just chilling like a villain. Oh, Logan trading twos right here. Leave it at two. He's trying to leave it at two. Doesn't want to go. Don't get too crazy. Uh-oh. Jay can get around this bag. Logan has to push his own bag. Sometimes that's a good bag. Let's see what happens. He better go through it because if he makes a mistake here, it could be 4 points and not 2. Oh.
those are all about 80% in.
The fact that they haven't went is in Logan's favor. Oh, and Jay went straight through him because sometimes that mound doesn't fall. You hit that mound, your back stops, and then it would have been 10 wash.
This is one of the lowest scoring games we've had this deep into
the
the
money's
semifinals.
Hey, they're smelling the money now. They're smelling the big money, and they're playing for it right now. These teams are playing at this point. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. They're cooking. That's what we wanted to see. That's what the viewers want to see. And right when we talk about it, Jordan gives up a 2 spot because Justin that's like almost his favorite spot to the left. He throws that way, so he leans on that a little bit. And if he can get this 2 right here, put Logan in a position where maybe he doesn't have to block, and he does. Justin Burton Jr. gets this 2 spot, and we're coming up in round 8. This game's going by pretty quick, too.
Yeah, it is.
For people back home watching, man, it's only 12 rounds, 12-round limited. So
I think we're in round 7 now.
yeah, round 7 right now. I got ahead of myself a little bit. There you go. He's up on the lead. He's not getting crazy. He just wants to push through and wash it out. When you're winning, a wash is a win.
Wash is a win.
Yeah. And Jay with the great bag. That bag's all but in. Logan just needs to go through it and don't sit, and he does not. And he gives up the 2. They're trading points between right now. Jay's getting 2 and Justin's getting 2. Let's see what happens. Trading points.
Now we head into round 8 tied up.
Going to round 8 tied up. You don't know what can happen, man. We've yet to see some emotion. We've yet to see some passion. Everybody's calm and serious and nervous and worried. And it's an opportunity for Jordan to get 2. Uh-oh. And he messed it up. He still has it, but if Justin can go a roll or around this bag or that, now Jordan is going to sweep through this and try to get both of those bags and get him a 2 spot.
Wow.
There's the emotion.
That's an elite pickup right there.
There's the emotion. It still should. Justin's wanting to limit this to 2 because, that's a huge mistake. Because now if he blocks this bag,
That's going to be tough to pick up more than 1.
everybody's talking. They're talking. Come on. This is a big shot, man. I think he's going to step out, go slick side, try to collect all those bags. But worst case scenario, he needs to get 2 in. You can't give up anything more than 2 here. I've seen him hit this shot many a times. and I think he can do it now. This is probably the most expensive shot he's shot, you know. But he's going for it.
Oh.
And nothing. And
Wow.
that's a 6 spot.
Wow. That's huge.
Wow. That was a huge miss.
That might be
That turned
insurmountable.
that turned the game on its head. But again, you still got 4 rounds left, and you just need 2 or so at a time. Don't try to get all 6 back right now. Like, try to scratch and get you a block, and get you a couple. But that's gonna be hard. Jay Rubin's cooking, man. Oh, Logan with the block, and that's a great block. It's a great block. It makes you have to do something. And there he goes. Now Logan might roll this. No, he's going for it. He's going to get his 2 now. Oh, and he's throwing it soft. And he's messed up his 2. Wait. Now he gets this almost the same thing that Justin needed to do earlier. Just want to get 2 of those bags in and get 2 spots. And can he do it? And
Oh, man.
nothing. And he gives up 2 more. And just like that, it's at 3 rounds left. And now Jordan and Jay just want to wash stuff out.
So much pressure is lifted off you as well.
So much pressure is lifted off because now you're not chasing.
No, you got 8 points to play with.
Yeah, you can just miss a couple, you know, and Justin's not typically a blocker, even though he needs to be. Let's see if he'll block one. Nope, he's just gonna take the 2 and see what he can get. Now, if he happens to get 4 or so here, that changes the game. 2 is great, but if he can get 4, that turns the game on its head a little bit. Now, 2 points is 2 points, but you have to get it. There you go.
All right.
Now, with Logan being a blocker and going to create points, let's see what happens on this side. Logan's going to block. There's 2 rounds left, and you're down 6 points. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, we've seen it happen a couple times.
We've seen it
tonight.
happen. We've seen it happen a couple times on this very stage. Let's see what happens here. And a block. It's a deep block, so he's going to push through it. That's a great bag, pushing through it by Jay. Logan's going to block again. Jay can go around that. That's not where he wanted it.
You needed it farther to the
So
right.
Jay can go around it, and he'll have a 9 showing.
Yep.
That's a huge bag. And Logan,
Oof.
yep. Jay can go in to get 2 more points, almost guarantees. Because he'll be going down 8 points in that last round, and that's almost impossible to get. He's hoping this don't go in. And that's 8 spot. In the final round, needing 8. Needing 8. Jordan is about to get chippy because he know he has it in the bag. Told you, he knows it. I told you, once he knows he won, he turns it to, it's almost like all of a sudden, now I can talk crap.
Needs 8.
Yeah.
It's got a blocker there. There's 1.
That's it anyway. That's it. It's the game. Don't matter anyway. It don't matter.
Nope. Not unless.
There's nothing he could do.
Nothing.
Nothing he could do. You're down
Nothing.
8, and you only got to show 9 showing, so that's a 3.
That'll do it. And that's it.
So Jordan Power and Jay Rubin on to the Pro Shootout Doubles final. They take down one of the top teams in the ACL, Logan Chamberlain and Justin Burton Jr. And let's get up our second and final semifinal matchup here. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld coming on to take on Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson. It looks like we'll get to talk to Jay Rubin right here as the last semifinal starts to warm up on court number 3.
Actually, I'm gonna have to take my hat off.
Yeah, why don't you guys come right here?
That made me laugh, Jay.
Yeah, if you guys want to come right here, that'd be perfect. This can go all the way around.
All right, we are joined by one of the finalists for the Pro Shootout doubles event, Jordan Power and Jay Rubin. First off, guys, congratulations on the huge win.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So you guys come into this season reigning doubles champs at Worlds last year. What is it about this final event of the year that you guys are somehow able to figure out the success at?
I love the big stage. I want the big stage. I want the big moment. I want the bags in my hand to end games, hit the clutch shots, whatever it may be. And, with thousands of people in the building, I'm able to showcase some of those things.
Hey, man, so AJ here, man, it's always bittersweet for me watching, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather be playing, but, I'm going to do my job as a journalist today. So I know the season hasn't gone how y'all want it to go, man. So how's things going right now that y'all are playing some of y'all's best cornhole in these moments? Like, what made y'all turn it around, or what's the difference in what's been going on throughout the rest of the season?
Just me holding myself responsible. I had to be more responsible during the season. Practice harder, grind harder, go back to my old routines. I start up some new routines that didn't work, obviously, throughout the season. I've had a rough season, but I'm just trying to finish strong. Jay on the other end, he's keeping me composed. He helps me a lot, so just trying to keep powering forward through tomorrow. And then, Thursday we do the thing, so.
All right, well, thank you, guys. Congratulations on the huge win.
Yeah, great win, guys.
Yeah,
Good luck, man.
Great job.
Next matchup coming up on the live stream is the final one here Tuesday evening. Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson back up. And they've got a tough matchup with our 1 seed, Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld. AJ Sims will be back with us, and we'll be wrapping up the stream after this. Final semifinal matchup here in the Pro Shootout doubles event. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld ready to take on Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson. Jake Schrantz, AJ Sims, and Chase Hunter with you. And AJ, this should be, we keep saying it, but another fantastic game. Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld, so cool and collected at all moments. And then you've got Adam Hissner and Cody Henderson, so fiery. It's going to be a battle of different styles here.
Man, battle of different styles. With the stage is all but set, man. We got Jay and Jordan just clinched their spot for the championship, and here you go. You got Cody Henderson and Ryan, and Hisner, who they're no strangers to the big games, man. But you got Wiedenfield and Smith, who's a young, promising team that has been doing great. So you got a couple of quiet guys, and then you got a couple of loud chirpers. Let's see what happens in this matchup. One with the blocker there. What does Ryan do? Is he going to be aggressive this game, or is he going to be relaxed? I think Ryan was a little relaxed in that last game, and it almost cost him. So there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, Ryan Smith, he needs to go up and get those shots. He can't sit there and just be bored in bags, for that reason. And now this is the opportunity. He hits that same shot. Oh, and he punches it in. That's not as good because now he can collect it. But it's still going to be some points. You're still getting money. Oh, and a 5 spot to start it off.
It seems like every single, whether it's quarterfinal or semifinal matchup, we've had points in the first round, which is really interesting.
And this is the game of, we're back to no drip. My boy Henderson ain't got his drip. He's missing a couple. Got the white tube socks. It's all right. There we go. Oh, and he split. This is the opportunity. This is going to be 2 at minimum, maybe 4. See how Ryan Wiedenfield plays that, and he pushes it out just a little bit. That was a great bag, underrated. Shoots the airmail. Ooh. That was a boom. He didn't say it, but that was a boom.
It's a boom, but you lose 2, so that's probably why he's sitting back.
Well, you know how it is. Guys, when they're winning, it's easier to chirp. When you're down,
Michael Jordan had the quote that the real trash talkers can talk trash when they're down.
Yeah, but you look like a fool in cornhole if you talk trash when you're down, especially if you never make it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great bag right there. Ryan Smith is playing a better game already than he did the last game. Oh, there goes those airmails from that propelled Cody to this round, because if it wasn't for those airmails, they wouldn't be in this game. So let's see if he's going to lean heavy on those airmails the rest of the way. That's a good bag because it makes Ryan have to make a decision. Will we see a timeout here or will we see a block? I think he's going to block. Back it up. Yep. And that's what he does. And if he hits the airmail, it's a wash.
Not much Cody can do here.
Yeah, you got to board it. That was smart by Ryan because, like I told you, a wash is a win. And that was dumb.
Wow.
There was no benefit to that.
And all of a sudden, it's already 8-0 into round 4.
That was no benefit to that airmail. Because if he hits the airmail, then it drags Ryan's bag also. And it's a wash, so, yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of coaching going on. Oh, and he rolls on top of his own bag, which basically makes him one bag. So now, if he slams it, he can pull that down. Oh, no, and it's closed up. Now, I think we'll see a roll bag. Oh, pushes it. Now let's see how strong he is, because if he hits this hard. Yeah, if he tries to drive that, it's going to stick up. He has to throw it super hard. He's going to airmail here, and 2 clean. That's not what he wanted. 2 more points giving up. Be 10-0. He wanted to drag one of those bags at least. And here we are. We're into round number 5. It's 10-0. Let's see. Now the last game was back and forth. This game is starting to go heavy favor. But they came back from a big deficit earlier, so.
And it took Cody Henderson hitting a few airmails to get that momentum back.
Yep.
But so far, he hasn't really had that opportunity.
No, because Ryan's playing really smart right now. And he's just going in. That's a great, that's probably the best blocker you could put.
Yeah, that is right in the right spot.
Great spot. And Ryan just goes through it. That's a great bag. Use that fast side and go straight through that blocker. If Ryan can wash here, it goes back to my saying. A wash is a win.
Wash is a win.
A wash is but 2 points.
Not a
Is
win.
Not a win. A wash is a win. And round 6, 12-0. This is getting out of hand, and it's getting out of hand early. I don't know if luck can strike twice for them to be able to come back from a big shootout win like they did. And let's see what happens. He's trying to get that corner and works it up. That bag is in play now. That bag is in play. He's gonna have to shoot the air mail to get it though. See what happens. And now he's got to board it for the wash because why would you want all of them? That doesn't make sense. You can board it and get the same thing.
Wow.
Now he's
Okay.
right. He didn't get all of them. That's a great shot.
Man, that was pretty slick.
I'm with you, AJ. If he was trying to wash it out by putting all of them in the hole, he could have just went on the board.
Yeah, but he decided that he went for the push. Maybe they have a different terminology that we can't understand.
Maybe.
They're talking in code. And that code is 2 more points given up right there. Missing lift. See, Ryan just needs to stay true to his game and just go in the hole. Cody's making it pretty easy on him right now. He's missing a lot of first bags. Making it easier for Ryan just to go in, and Ryan does not capitalize. Ryan does not capitalize here. Let's see what happens. I thought he was going to be more aggressive and try to get that corner airmail, but maybe he's going to wait till last bag. Nah, he's got to start shooting it at some point because he's leaving a lot of points on the table. He can drag that if he hits the corner. Man, he goes smart. And, just goes in. And Ryan Smith gives up
short.
2. But he has a little wiggle room to work with. He just said 2 wins. You heard him. And that block was in the hole. So it didn't block anything. It blocked the bag from falling on the floor. That's what it did. Oh, and that's a great push-up. Good. That was a beautiful push-up. Uh-oh, big shot here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's going to get 2 more. Unless Ryan can scoop that bag.
Oh, my goodness.
A great push gets Ryan 2. Oh, wow. That was a dramatic turn of events.
Back to a 10-point game as well.
Yeah, 2 points won't win it. Now you got to get 3.
Got to get it up now. It's round 9 down 10 points.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get 3 points each round.
All right, Ryan Smart now he's going straight in the hole. He made sure he went in there. And now he's blocking. That's a good block. Let's see what happens. It's always interesting when you see a block. And Ryan decides to go up into it. I understand he's playing it safe. We got a few rounds to play with. Don't chase it too much. If you give up 2, it's all right. Just don't end up giving up 5 chasing that. When they get down, they play better. So I don't know, man. There's something about them getting down. They turn it up a notch. Oh, and that's a great bag. That took all the hope and happiness out of Cody's eyes because he thought for sure that was 2. I mean, he could feel it, and then Ryan just snatched it away.
They're really playing like a 1 seed right now.
3 rounds left.
It's true.
Down 10.
Isner's been setting some good, but that's a great block, and that's a fantastic cut bag. There's the boom. There's, uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
Watch this.
Can we get one more? Oh, and this is a huge 3 spot if he can get it.
Yes.
Ooh, there's the boom. I think it's too much money on the line for him to boom. I think he said it, he whispered it inside.
In his mind, he
Yeah,
said.
in his mind, he said boom. Like the cartoon with the little cloud thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That said boom above him. Let's go. As he set the block, here's 2 rounds left. Oh, that's a great block. Find a way to just, if you can give it, 2 is okay. You can give up 2 here. You can't give up 4 or 5. Uh-oh. Now, as long as it's 2, that's okay. Because then the last round, you get 5. So, it's too deep. It's a little too deep. Makes it an easier push. So Ryan just needs to clean up, go straight in with it. And there you go. Cody has 2 bags left. Is he going to waste a block on 1? Because he has to get these 2 points.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he's got to get more than 2 at this point.
well, he can get 2 and then go into the last round where him trying to get 5. But what he can't do is not get these 2. Because if he goes in the last round needing 7, that's impossible. 5 is very possible with blocks and air mails. So we'll see. Like I say, we'll see what happens. And Ryan, don't leave it. Got to be in here because that's a big bag. All right, so now in the very last round,
Need 5.
you need 5. And guess, and Hisner gets first bag. So we get to see that first bag block. He's been waiting to throw second and block, but he's in the first bag block. And that's a decent one. See, Wiedenfield just needs, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh.
I think another airmail, right?
Replace. We're going to shoot it.
4's not good.
Go in. If he gives up 4, he can give up the 4. Oh. Now he has to be in.
Wow.
And he got a hand. Oh, and he wins it in the 1 point. That was dramatic.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And
Clutch
now
shooting.
our matchup is set. We got Ryan Smith, Ryan Wiedenfield versus Jay Rubin and Jordan Powers for the shootout champion for winner takes all. I think it's 100,000. I could be
big money.
wrong. I think it's 100,000, man.
That is big money for sure, regardless.
That's a lot of money. That's awesome. See what happens. Like I say,
All right, we are joined by Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld, our second semifinalist for the Pro Shootout Doubles. Guys, congratulations. How you feeling?
Good, very good.
Feel good. Can't really talk.
yeah. Hey, so how did y'all feel going into that matchup? Did y'all have a special strategy going into that one, or were y'all just going to stick to y'all's guns? What was the strategy going into that game?
I was just trying to probably just play my game and hopefully he misses and I can take advantage of it.
You guys got to see Cody Henderson and Adam Hisner before and the way that they were throwing and the comeback they made. Were there any concerns when they started getting some points on you guys?
Yeah, but I just try to stay calm and just try to play my game.
All right, guys, you are headed to the championship, man. What are y'all excited about, man? It's a lot of money on the line. What are y'all? What are y'all looking forward to?
The money.
All right, good luck. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you joining us, and good luck on the championship.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for the semifinals of Pro Shootout Doubles, as Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld move on to take on Jay Rubin and Jordan Power. Thank you all for joining us during this Pro Shootout Doubles, I should say. AJ, this was a fun time, man.
Hey, it was a fun time, man. I might need to start doing this full time, man. That was pretty good, man. I know y'all get paid for it, so I need to go figure out how much money I'm getting because I called just as many games as y'all did.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to figure out where my money's going to come from for calling these games, Chase.
What's that?
I know I got paid for this because I've been working this whole time.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Eddie's got your money.
All right, cool. Eddie's going to win tomorrow, but hey, you know,
Eddie's
shout
got it all.
out to my sponsors as always, man. You know, Buffalo Boards got me here. But yeah, had a good time, man. This was a great shootout.
Yeah, thanks
a lot
for
of
joining
money,
us.
a lot of money on the line.
Yeah.
You know, great games, great calls, man. So appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Until next time, Chase. Peace out. I gotta go watch my boy Kenny.
All right, good luck,
All right,
Kenny.
thank you, AJ.
All right, you want to sign us out
Yeah,
there?
another great day here at Worlds, and we've got a lot more great action. Pro doubles, pro singles still coming at you this week. Chase, you got any final thoughts?
No, I'm just excited for the rest of the week. It was such a great day. The mixed doubles today, that was so much fun. I had a great time recording that and calling that with you. And this shootout was amazing. We had some great games. I got to tell you, this has been my favorite day so far. So, again, thank you for calling the games, and thank you for joining us on the live stream.
And continue joining us all week. We'll be on YouTube, Facebook, ACL Cornhole TV. We'll be all over the place. So keep an eye out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Peace.